so today I wanted to do a review on the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick. So I wanted to find a product that was high-end and long-lasting just to kind of compare it to the ones that I have drugstore. And a lot of people recommended this product, so I was very excited to try it. I picked up 4 different shades in around 2 months because they are pricier. So they run for $22 and you get 0.1 ounces. So the packaging is just like a cardboard box, and this is what the product looks like. It comes in a plastic container and it just really looks like a lip gloss. It's really liquidy. So I wanted to read what it said on their webpage. So if all these shades are available at Ulta.com, because that's where I bought them. But if you go to Stila, they don't have some of these shades. They only have 7, whereas Ulta has 9. So just be aware of that. So they claim that it is a creamy, matte, full coverage lip color that delivers intense moisture with bold, long-lasting color and stays in place for up to 6 hours of continuous wear. The texture is weightless on the lips and delivers superb comfort, and its color-rich formula will not bleed or transfer. Enriched with vitamin E and avocado oil, Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick hydrates and softens the lips so they look and feel beautiful. So that's a lot to say about a product. So I'm going to talk about application. It is really easy to put them on because they're really creamy, but if you are a beginner at using creamy products or lip glosses, you can easily do a whoopsies because they are really pigmented. So what I do recommend, if you are a beginner, just get a lip liner that looks the same shade and just kind of outline it and then fill it in with this. If you don't want to do that, you could always just put this on, and if you feel like the lines aren't straight or you need to fix it, just use a concealer brush to fix it. What I use is the e.l.f. Professional Concealer Brush. It's really tiny, and these are only $1. They're great. You can see this one's already stained because I use it with these all the time. So I just take product and I just line and fix everything up, and it just works really fine. So I have 4 shades like I told you guys. Let's start off with the brightest one that I have. So this is what the shades look like really quick. So the first one, it is called Beso 10. And this is a fiery red. This is such a bright red. It's so pretty. So let me just kind of put it in the back of my hand so you guys can see. Do you guys see how much color and pigment that is? It is really amazing, and it's such a bright red. I love this shade. The next one I have is Aria. And this is a mauve berry color. That's what it looks like in the packaging. And I do find that they kind of dry a little bit darker on your lips, and especially if you do more layers. So that's what Aria looks like. Very beautiful color. The one that I'm wearing today is Patina, and this is the color in the package. This is what it looks like on my lips. So like I said, I only have 1 layer of it on, so they do dry a little bit darker on your lips. This is a dusty rose color. Oh, I love this color. There's the color. Picks up really nice in camera. So, and then the last one I have is Amore. This is 09 Amore. This is a brownish berry with like gold glitter or sparkle. And I find that this one is the least one that I liked because you will see in a second. These are all really opaque. They're really pigmented. This one is kind of streaky and it doesn't come on that nice. And if you do 1 layer, you won't get enough color. So those are the colors that I have. Alright, so I have a tip for you. I am somebody that does not like to have dry lips whatsoever. And what do you expect from this type of product? They're long lasting and they're matte. So you expect them to be drying. So I can't handle that feeling. So what I did is I found that if I use Vaseline on my lips, so what I do is I take some when I'm doing my makeup, and then when I'm about to do my lips, I just wipe off any excess, and then I apply just 1 layer. I feel like that's all I need with all the shades. This one, I mean, I do 1 layer just because I don't want it to cake up, because this one's really easy to cake up, but it applies really creamy, more creamy, and I feel like the Vaseline kind of makes my lines or fills my lines a little bit, so it just goes on nicer and smoother. So I like doing that. But don't use too much if you are going to try this tip, because it will not set to a matte consistency. Just be aware of that. So the cleaning process, they are long lasting, but it's not that bad to take off. You cannot use water alone. You do have to use a makeup remover. So what I use is I use a cream makeup remover. I just kind of work it into my lips, and then I just use a wipey to wipe it off. Let's go back to the claims. Are they creamy? Yes, they are very creamy. They're really easy to put because they are so creamy, and then they dry within a minute or two. Are they matte? Yes, they are all matte, except be aware that if you do use Vaseline and you use too much, they will not set to a matte consistency. Are they full coverage? Yes, they are full coverage. That's why I love them. I can't believe such a thin product to be so full coverage. Like I showed you guys, these are all super full coverage. This one is not so much. I find that I had the most problems with Amore just because one layer, I don't like it because you can see the color of my lips and it's kind of streaky. But then if you layer it too much, it will get cakey and then you'll start to get like crumbles, and that does not happen to the other ones. So I'm not sure if it's because it does have the sparkle or the glitter that it's a different consistency, but that won't happen to the other ones. The other ones, you can definitely layer them. If, like, let's say you're wearing them for a long time and usually they come off in the inner rim, you can definitely put another layer and it'll be fine. 6 hour long lasting. Yes, they are 6 hour long lasting. I've actually worn them for 10 hours. And I mean, if you're eating a lot of oily things and greasy products, you will kind of see a little bit of it coming off, especially in the inner rim, but that's easy to fix. You just apply some of it on there. I wouldn't recommend it so much with Amore because it does cake up easily, but it's easy to apply and they do last a long time. Weightless. Yes, they are weightless because I feel like they're so creamy and lipstick-like. They are weightless and you don't feel them, kind of like when you put a matte, like a lipstick, kind of you can feel it. This one that you can't really tell. And are they bleed and transfer proof? Yes, they are. Like I said, I'm going to have to go back with the Vaseline just because I use it. If you use too much, they will transfer a little bit if I do use Vaseline, but I'm totally okay with that. Let's see right now. Let's do the kiss test. As you can see, mine didn't transfer a little bit because I am wearing the Vaseline. So overall, I really enjoy these products. I am amazed because they are so thin, they're so light. They're like lip glosses and they dry and they last a long time. And that's what I really wanted. I wanted something that will last a long time. And I'm not big on matte lips, but since I bought these, I have been reaching out for these. I kind of feel like I look weird with like a glossy lip now, but I really like them. And if you're somebody that is scared of having dry lips, just try the Vaseline. And if you don't like it, you can always return the product. And I really recommend this. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any other comments, or especially if you found anything different with the Amore, if you guys have it, let me know in the comments down below. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.